Just Jeff's Gourmet Express. Eat well without the work. My name is Jeff White, owner of Just Jeff's Gourmet Express. What is Just Jeff's? It's an innovative and unique, first-to-market meal replacement concept designed to put time back into people's lives by offering fresh, well-balanced meals in only 8 minutes. In today's fast-paced society, we all want well-balanced fast food choices, and Just Jeff's has proven to be the answer.
My name is Jason Post and I own the Berry franchise, and just to show how easy this concept is, you simply take any number of entrees or side dishes, you drop them into the same pot of boiling water for 8 minutes, take them out, cut them open, and dinner's ready. The food's all prepared fresh, there's no preservatives added. So for example, Kevin O'Leary could be having some baby back ribs with barbecue sauce. Arlene could have some maple Dijon glazed Atlantic salmon, and their kids could have pasta blush with chicken.
Okay, so our 8-minute timer has just gone off. All the meals that we have in the pot of boiling water are ready to go. 1 pot of boiling water, as many different entrees and meals as you like. So as Jason said earlier, Kevin is going to have the baby back ribs, and Arlene has opted out for the salmon, while their children are going to have some pasta blush with chicken. And I'm just going to show you how simple this really is. Here's the kids' pasta blush with chicken. Just cut the package open. And it's very deceiving. The portions for one, the amount of food that you get for another, the value for your dollar. So there's our pasta blush with chicken. Mixed medley of fresh vegetables, which are all hand cut. And as you can see, there's enough vegetable there. Arlene and Kevin are going to share that. There's our maple Dijon glazed salmon fillet. And Kevin's ribs. Fall off the bone, award-winning baby back ribs. And yeah, as you can see how that really fills up the plate. All fresh, ready to go. All of Just Jeff's meals are made fresh daily and sold fresh daily. With a menu line of over 20 entrees, there's plenty to choose from. So let me give you a little history on Just Jeff's. Just Jeff's Windsor store has been open for over 5 years now. We have since grown to over $500,000 in annual revenue, all out of a 1,500 square foot store. We now have our first franchise in Barrie and also sell our food in a number of additional outlets.
So what we're looking for is a $400,000 investment for the future, and that is to open up a main kitchen in Toronto or the surrounding GTA, and then with that a couple of additional outlets that are served from the main kitchen. What this is going to allow us to do is to really brand and penetrate a large urban market and establish a presence that will allow us to sell franchises and the real money that comes from franchises, which is royalties.
And can you imagine the success that we're having in the Windsor store, what that would be like in a city like Toronto or Vancouver?
Calgary, Ottawa.
Exactly. So Jason, why would I invest in Just Jeff's Gourmet Express as opposed to the other meal replacement concepts that are out there?
Yeah, I mean, there are certainly a number of other home meal assembly concepts. First of all of their food, you have to actually go and make an appointment to prepare it. So you have to take the time out of your day, actually do it yourself. And then you take it home and you freeze it. And usually for a lot of concepts like that, you actually have to purchase a certain amount before you can even get an appointment.
So like at Just Jeff's, I'm walking in and buying no minimum, no maximum. Mm-hmm. It's all fresh, take it home, heat it up, ready to go in 8 minutes.
Absolutely, yeah.
So then, with that said, why would I then invest in a Just Jeff's meal replacement as opposed to, say, a company like Boston Pizza?
Yeah, I mean, certainly when you look at the cost of a Boston Pizza franchise, it would cost at least 4 times the amount of a Just Jeff's franchise. You have way more overhead in terms of the amount of labor that's required, and you certainly have way more overhead in terms of the upkeep of the facility, the hydro, the square footage required, a lot more expense.
Right, so, and not to mention the whole meal or restaurant franchise thing has somewhat been done to death, yeah. Whereas the meal replacement concept is like one of the fastest growing food sectors in the hospitality industry. So it's really the opportunity for you to be the first in on something along these lines.
Absolutely. It's Just Jeff's. There's nobody else who's actually doing fresh, ready-made meals with a slightly longer shelf life.
Right. So Jason and I have over 40 years of hospitality experience and have already established the necessary groundwork for this first-to-market concept of the future, well-balanced fast food. Just Jeff's Gourmet Express, eat well without the work.